welcome to the first episode of NGEN Entertainment, hosted by myself, Anthony. My goal is to deliver entertaining content for you guys. I love games. I've been gaming since NBA Live 05 and Battlefront. I'm going to be uploading for you guys starting from October 1st. I'll be bringing you gameplay from games set to release like Battlefield 1, Gears of War 4, Watch Dogs 2, Dishonored 2, Skyrim Special Edition, South Park, Titanfall 2, Ghost Recon Wildlands, and so much more. Alright, so we got October just around the corner, and we got so many games coming out that I've just been waiting for so long. So every month I'm going to be trying to bring you guys this gaming forecast with all the details pre-launch for each of these games that I pre-ordered myself and that I'll be playing. So let's go ahead and jump into it. The first game I cannot wait for is Mafia 3. Mafia 3 is set to release on October 7th. The game is set in 1968 in New Bordeaux, aka New Orleans. You play as Lincoln Clay. He grew up as an orphan, later became a Vietnam vet. Lincoln Clay's quest is basically to build a crime organization to confront the Italian mob. Lincoln Clay can't do it alone though. He seeks the help from crime bosses like Cassandra, Baruch, and Vito Scaletta. And Vito Scaletta was the main protagonist in Mafia 2, so I highly recommend a playthrough if you haven't done that already. Mafia 2 is such a great game, definitely one of my favorite games of all time. The core gameplay is revolved around gunplay and stealth tactics, allowing the player to complete various missions without ever being noticed by enemies. The game also supports a cover system to avoid enemy gunfire, also allowing the player to interrogate enemies like in Metal Gear Solid for information. So that'll be a very cool aspect, really catering to that stealth gameplay that I think they're pushing for. Mafia 3 will also support post-launch content as well as free content. Free content's always awesome. The free content includes player customization as well as vehicle customization. Right now they only have performance modifications, but they're going to add cosmetic modifications basically. So also if you pre-order, you're going to get 3 weapons. You're going to get a 30 caliber rifle, shotgun, and a silenced pistol. Like we've said before, that silenced pistol really going to cater to that stealth gameplay. Looking forward to that. So Mafia 3 will support 3 expansions. The first one is called Faster Baby. Clay basically reunites with an old flame Roxy to take down a corrupt sheriff. In doing so, you can expect driving, cars, and stunts. So you can really expect these very intense, fast moments. I'm really looking forward to this to give me a reason to just pick that game back up and jump right into it. So the second expansion is called Sign of the Times. That one has some darker, more serious themes. It's going to be very narrative driven, which is a big thing for me. I just love narrative driven themes. I'm big on like writing and just storytelling in general. So I think that this is probably going to be my favorite DLC. I'm really looking forward to this one, and like I said, I like darker, more serious themes, which is why I love Mafia 3, because it just has a great story, and it's serious, and it's dark, but you also have fun, just basically kicking ass in this game, and it's awesome. The third and final DLC is called Stone's Unit, where former Vietnam vet buddy surfaces, and Clay and him end up causing mayhem in New Bordeaux. This description is kind of vague, but you can pretty much expect a lot of fun in this DLC. They're definitely going for that fun factor. I cannot wait for this one. I think it'll be a good way to wrap up Mafia 3's DLC, and I'll bring you guys more detailed information as we get it. Let's go ahead and move on to Battlefield 1, which is set to release on October 21st, and if you pre-order, you can play on October 18th. Some new information was released about the game. We've got the maps and game modes. So let's start off with the maps. You've got Val Fortress, Suez, Ballroom Blitz, Argonne Forest, Empire's Edge, St. Quentin Scar, Sinai Desert, which was that beta map we all loved, Amiens, Monte Grappa, and the DLC map that is free, by the way, coming this December, Giant's Shadow. Giant's Shadow, in the description, basically they say here, fighting moves out of the trenches into the open country. So they're really going for that big, giant, open map. I think that that'll be a lot of fun. Hopefully we don't end up running out there and getting shot like we do on Silk Road and things like that in BF4. But I think this map will be a lot of fun, and I really love they're pushing for that free content because they know that we have accepted that into the Battlefield community so well. So the game modes include Conquest, which we all love, but actually now Conquest is a hybrid of the Conquest that we know from BF4 and the Conquest that we've had a chance to basically play with in Battlefield 1 so far in the beta. Basically, kills now count, sort of, and gameplay and objective play counts a hell of a lot more. So we'll just see how that plays out. Then we have Domination, Operations, which is a new game mode. You can expect a meta layer cross-map game mode, basically where they're focused on team play and frontline combat. This game mode seems like it was basically made specifically for Battlefield 1 to give you that sense of progression that you see in World War I. So let's see, we got Rush, which we all know, and I love that in the beta. I think they actually have perfected it now. Compared to Battlefield 4, I mean, I liked it in Battlefield 4, but Battlefield 3 I liked it a lot more, to be honest. I didn't really play Rush near as much on Battlefield 4 as I did on 3. And on the beta for Battlefield 1, I played Rush more than Conquest, which was, for me, just kind of crazy. So, alright, so the next game mode we got is War Pigeons. War Pigeons is where you locate, capture, and carry the pigeons on the map to a safe location to call in artillery strikes on the enemy team. So this seems very cool because basically you're just running out to this random location to grab this pigeon. Then you have to run it all the way back to this other specific location on your base, right? And then you call in the artillery strike. And I just think it's almost like tedious, but it's kind of ridiculous because they say that the birds are in the middle of the map, so you just got everyone, like for instance on Giant Shadow. It's supposed to be this giant open map. Can you imagine everyone just running to the middle? I mean, it's just going to be absolutely crazy. I think that this will be a great, fun game mode. Also, just some quick changes that the developers have announced that they're going to make is the light tank. That will be getting nerfed. I had a lot of fun with it. Probably a little too much fun, but I'm glad that it'll be nerfed a little. Hopefully not too much. Like I said, I had a lot of fun. But I do think that it does need a bit of a tweak there because I was just wrecking some havoc on some people. Alright, so now, let's see what else. Oh yeah, and because of that, they're going to be giving players more anti-tank weapons earlier in the game as a sort of counter to balance that out, basically, because they don't really want a light tank going 30-1 in an entire game. Alright, so let's move on to Titanfall 2. That's set to release on October 28th. You can pre-order to get access to Angel City, the remastered fan favorite. Let's see. You also expect to get some cosmetic items for your pilots and Titans. That'll be kind of cool. The Deluxe Edition comes with the 2 new Titans that will be coming to the game as a DLC. You'll get Ion Prime and Scorch. Scorch has already been announced, I believe. He's got some sort of flamethrower there. That'll be cool. Let's see. So the game in total will have 6 Titans. The pilots have special abilities also. So these special abilities will change your physical appearance in the game as well. So you've got Grapple, which we've all seen. That helps you get around the map faster, jump onto Titans easier, etc. We've got the Hollow Pilot, which I believe is some sort of cloak, essentially. And then we've got Pulse Blade. Pulse Blade, you'll have to forgive me. I don't know if that was in the beta, because I did not play the beta. But I believe that it's some sort of melee device. So correct me if I'm wrong, guys. But that's what I'm getting from this. And then there's more to be announced later. So the other ones we just don't know about yet. But I will say, the gameplay I'm showing you guys right now is actually my dad and I playing Battlefield 4, and he's actually more pumped for Titanfall 2 than I am because he plays Titanfall 1. I mean, to this day, he plays it every single day. It's definitely his favorite game, hands down. I mean, whatever the top prestige is, I don't even know, but that's where he's at. So I'm really looking forward to playing that with my dad, so you can expect tons of gameplay with him. Alright, so we got Skyrim Special Edition. That's set to release on October 28th. The base game has over 200 Game of the Year awards, guys. That is a lot of awards. It comes with all 3 expansions, remastered art and effects, volumetric god rays, dynamic depth of field, new snow and water shaders, and so much more. Basically, they've completely revamped this game for someone like me looking for any reason to jump back into this game because I had so much fun with this game. I put so many hours into it, and I cannot wait for Skyrim Special Edition. It's definitely one of my favorite games of all time, if not my favorite game of all time. Alright, well that about wraps it up for October's gaming forecast. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for some more videos up until the release of Mafia 3. See you then.